Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things happened between us. Your person may not be showing it yet, but they will be showing you how sorry they are for how things happened between the two of you. And I like this statement starting the reading for today because it tells us that your person is growing up. It's telling us that pride and ego are no longer going to negatively impact this relationship because they are admitting that they have done something wrong. They are owning it. With this, I'm sorry for how things happened between us. They know that they brought a lot of chaos and confusion into your life. They know that they brought emotional devastation to your heart as well. And they perhaps did not show it at the time when all of this was going on, but they are going to show you that they have empathy for you, that they care for you, and that they regret the things that they did that were so hurtful to you. They've gained greater understanding. They've gained compassion and awareness. They've become so much more self-aware, and this is what's allowing them to take responsibility for the things that they know they did wrong, that they brought into this relationship. The drama, the trauma, their old emotional wounds, their fears, their insecurities, and these things didn't belong here because those are things that happened to your person before they met you in this lifetime. They should have released all of those things before the two of you started spending time together, but they didn't, for whatever reason. Perhaps they were lazy, perhaps they couldn't see them, perhaps they were so used to carrying those old wounds around with them that if they released them and got rid of them, they would have somehow felt lonely. Yes, that was a bit of a joke. But also, when you have those old emotional wounds that you carry around with you for a very long time, it allows you to attach a victim mentality to yourself. Well, your person has gained much greater awareness because they've been working through all of this stuff that has been holding them back from showing you how sorry they are for the things that happened between the two of you. And I do feel this person is thinking about reaching out to see if you can meet so that you can clear the air, because they do want to apologize to you in a very real way. I keep coming up with excuses on why I shouldn't reach out. Your person, they may not have the confidence to reach out to you right now, but that's something that will come. They may not have the courage, but that as well is something that will come. All of these changes that your person is going through during the time apart, gaining confidence, gaining greater power, gaining greater self-esteem, having courage, being brave, doing all of the things that they need to reach out and communicate, they are going to be able to make it happen. But I feel some of these excuses that your person is using at the moment is because they feel ashamed of themselves. They know that they've embarrassed themselves. They feel humiliated as well for how they acted because they know they shouldn't have brought those low vibration things into this relationship with you, their behaviors, their words, their actions, because all of that is truly what was very hurtful. But those as well are the things that they've been carrying around with them for a very long time that really shouldn't be part of their life because it is stuff that happened to them long ago before they met you. Time to release those things, and that is what this person has been focused on. But I also feel this person may experience a little bit of anxiety or worry, or maybe even panic attacks when they think about reaching out to you, especially if they know that they've done a lot of damage here, especially if it's been a long time since they have reached out to communicate with you and you haven't heard from them and you haven't seen them or spent time with them in a very long time. These as well are things that they could be using as excuses for their silence. But they also know that these excuses are not going to be something that they're going to be carrying around with them much longer, because this person does want to talk. They want to reach out because they want to explain themselves and they want to apologize because they are becoming if they are not already at this moment accountable and responsible for the things that they did wrong that were so hurtful to you and to this connection, but also that were so hurtful to themselves. And they know in their heart and soul, this person knows that you would be open to receiving communication from them and talking things out like adults, having adult conversations instead of shutting down and running away, which is what the cowardly thing is that this person did when they shut down from you. I just can't seem to let you go. Your person can't let go of you, just like you can't let go of them. Your souls are constantly calling out to each other to get together in the 3D space as well as the 5D space. Your person can't let you go. Maybe they've tried. Maybe they've tried to fill their days or nights with meaningless activities to keep them busy. Perhaps they're spending more time at the gym trying to have a glow up or a glam up or whatever it's called. Maybe they're trying to focus on their career or advancing their career, but I feel that that as well is something that's very challenging for your person, because those things from the past are negatively impacting other areas of their lives besides this relationship. And that is why this person realizes it is time to let go of that junk. But you reflected through that mirror to this person those things within them that they have needed to release a very long time ago. But your person can't release you, and they can't let go of this connection. They want to hold on to you. They don't want to move on from you or from this relationship. They are just in this strange holding pattern at the moment, trying to figure out how they're going to approach you and what they're going to say. But they will find the words and they will find the courage and the confidence. No more panic attacks, no more questioning themselves, no more kind of like, should I, shouldn't I, no more worry and anxiety, but just finding that peace, that courage, and that confidence within themselves to reach out to you and talk to you, because they can't let you go. So they know they're going to have to talk at some point, is my point there. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? I shouldn't have walked away without a proper goodbye. You know, there are those that say a proper goodbye is closure. And when we have closure, things seem finished. They seem complete, right? But does this feel complete for you? Does it seem like you have had closure? Because your person could not have that conversation with you because they've always planned on returning. Why have a closure conversation if they planned on returning anyway? Now, did they consciously know that they were going to return? Perhaps for some of you, yes. Perhaps it was more something that they knew within their soul, or more of a subconscious decision on their part to not have this proper goodbye conversation with you. Because this person believes that the two of you belong together and they know that they're going to come back. And that is why they did not have this proper goodbye with you. But also, as well, I feel that this person couldn't have a proper goodbye conversation with you because it would have been really difficult for them. They would have seen the look on your face. It would have crushed them in that space when the two of you were talking. They would have felt all of the heartache and heartbreak that you were going to feel, and they did not want to put themselves in that space for that adult conversation where the two of you could have reached some sort of compromise about what was going to happen. So instead, because they didn't have the courage to have that conversation, or the emotional maturity actually is what it comes down to. You know, when you're in adult conversations, you discuss things like adults. And you work things out and you make compromises. You don't just run away because you're afraid or because you want to go take your toys and go play by yourself like a 5-year-old. You talk it out. You work things through. And you make sure that you examine everything so that you can come up with a solution. And that is what this person sees now they should have done. If they had talked to you about what they were going through and what they were feeling, perhaps you would have reached a compromise about slowing things down, about helping them heal, about working through all of this stuff together as a team, as a couple. But your person didn't walk away without a proper goodbye because they always have known that they were going to return. That's what I'm hearing about all of that. But let's see what else we need to know. We'll use some tarot cards now and see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? And this is the Queen of Swords. While the Queen of Swords is not at a loss for words, the Queen of Swords is all about speaking the truth, but also speaking about love. The Queen of Swords is a combination of water and air. And water is things like emotions, feelings, and love. And air is things like talking, communication, decisions, ideas, truth, integrity, being honest, but also acknowledging that you need to be treated more fair than this person ever has treated you. And that will be part of their approach when they return. But this is about them reaching out to communicate. The Queen of Swords carries the sword of truth. Your person returning and being real and being authentic and explaining everything to you so that you have your own clarity and understanding about why they acted the ways that they did, about why they allowed things to happen between the two of you the way that they did, actually. Queen of Swords is a water sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I might mention for this reading. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message, which I feel is about why your person is being quiet right now. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And this is the King of Cups. Well, this person may be quiet and may be keeping their feelings under wraps, but that is not going to be the way that it'll be forever, because this is about your person coming out of hiding and wanting to talk to you about how they feel. The King of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The King of Cups is able to talk about their feelings. King of Cups will be able to show you and tell you how they feel about you, and their words and actions will be in complete alignment so that you will never doubt how they feel about you ever again. No more excuses, no more making things up, no more shutting down, no more running away, no more sticking their head in the sand, just honesty and truth. And the truth of how they feel. The King of Cups will also be emotionally vulnerable with you, sharing everything with you on a very deep and intimate level. And it's not just about the physical woohoo intimacy, but the deep emotional intimacy where you share everything with each other. This tells us that your person has grown up, because the King of Cups has emotional maturity and stability. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Hermit. Well, this is the current situation for most of you watching the reading, actually. The Hermit, your person is in a place of self-imposed isolation. They are shut down for the majority of you that watch this channel. For some of you, you are talking to this person, your person, for some of you that watch this channel. And it is my hope and prayer that very soon your person will reach out to all of you that are hearing this message today. But the Hermit is about your person looking within themselves. It's where they're using this time to understand why they created the damage that they did, about why they shut down, about why they allowed their past experiences from the time before you to negatively impact their life. They are using this time to do a lot of deep soul searching and digging deep within their psyche, perhaps even addressing their shadow side, which is that ugly little monster that lives deep inside, and it grows and grows unless we address it and kick it out of the way, because it doesn't really belong in part of our lives, because it robs our light. And your person is looking towards the light right now. And that light, actually, for your person is you and this connection. And they are getting very lonely being in that hermit cave right now. And they do want to come out, and they do want to have conversations with you. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is the Seven of Cups. Well, I feel that this is about your person kind of like looking at all of their excuses about why they shouldn't reach out to you, and just trying to figure out what their best approach is. At the moment, they may have clouded judgment, causing them to not be able to make the best decisions, causing them to listen to their excuses by being ashamed of themselves or feeling embarrassed or feeling disgusted with themselves, or because they just can't face you and they're afraid that you're not going to respond, or because they're worried or anxious that you're not going to hear them out. But it's time for these excuses to be shut down. And that is what that Hermit card is for, so that your person can see clearly. No more clouded thinking, no more wrong choices or bad decisions that come with that Seven of Cups. But the Seven of Cups is also about your person thinking about you, daydreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and about this relationship with you, actually. So at the moment, I feel this person is trying to figure themselves out of this labyrinth or this maze that they've created in their mind about what they're going to do. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I talk? Should I stay quiet? And they will figure it out. They're going to figure themselves out of where they are, because the King of Cups is one of the most powerful cards in the deck of the Tarot, because the King of Cups is the king of love, feelings and emotions, and with your person coming forward with how they feel about you, but also wanting to speak the truth because they have gained wisdom, lots of wisdom as well, with this Hermit card being here. They're not going to be able to hold back much longer. They will come out and they will talk, and the two of you can have this opportunity to start building this beautiful relationship that comes with the King of Cups energy, because the King of Cups wants and desires a loving, compassionate, kind, caring, romantic partner with whom they can build a powerful relationship with. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Avoidance. In hiding, feeling guilty, and no communication. Well, yes, this has been your person. They could be feeling guilty, and that could also be why they have been silent. That actually makes a lot of sense. But that guilt is only going to carry them so far. That guilt is going to be something that will eventually get the best of them, because they want to apologize. They're not going to be able to keep this all inside and just make it magically go away. This person wants to express an apology. They know that they can't truly forgive themselves for how they treated you until they ask you for forgiveness. And that as well is holding them stuck. They need your forgiveness. They want your forgiveness, but they also want to show you that they're going to be a very different partner for you moving forward. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, and missing you. Well, I do feel this person misses you. They can't let you go. They think about you all the time with that Seven of Cups. They think about talking to you all the time. They think about reaching out to you all the time. They think about calling, texting, trying to figure out what they're going to say. So of course they're thinking about you and missing you. And with them missing you, obviously the easiest thing to do is to press that little magical green button, whether it's round, rectangular, whatever shape it is, and start talking. And this is what your person will do. They will hit that space where they can't take the silence anymore. And they will come towards you with lots of communication, especially with the combination of the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, because this person does not want to be without you in their life, and they want to start rebuilding this relationship with you so that the two of you can have a much better relationship moving forward together, one that is based on love, truth, integrity, and trust. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Hiding their true feelings. Why we have a man of war, Portuguese man of war, for that I do not know, but okay. Hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. Well, the King of Cups is all about deep emotions. The King of Cups is not secretly in love. The King of Cups energy is all about being in love and talking about that love and telling you how they feel, but also showing you words, actions, gestures of love, gifts of love and affection as well. Cold and detached, not with the King of Cups energy being on the table. The King of Cups is all about love, emotions, and feelings, and making sure that you feel safe and secure in their feelings for you, which is why this person is going to put forth so much more effort and energy to make you feel safe and secure in their love. I feel this person is thinking about you, and I feel like they're thinking about you all the time because they can't let you go. And that Seven of Cups is about them thinking about you, daydreaming about you, dreaming about you at night, fantasizing about you. And they do want to talk. And that urge to communicate is building within them every single day, till eventually they're not going to be able to hold back any longer. And they're going to reach out. They're going to come out of this hermit cave because the loneliness and isolation of missing you is starting to get to them. And they will reach out. And the two of you will start talking so that you can clear the air and start rebuilding this relationship. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.